It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, the Wayne County Commissioners met Monday for their December monthly meeting, a very short meeting lasting less than 40 minutes. Under presentations, Chairman Mike Gordon presented Commissioner Jamie Hickox with a plaque of appreciation for years of service on the county board. Under items with Commissioners, Jamie Hickox says she plans to be back in politics soon. She also questioned the Administrator Paul Drawdy about the future of former Chief Registrar Susan Nash with the new election board and the hiring of Election Superintendent Robbie Smart may be out of employment with the county. Here was Jamie Hickox asking about her employment with the county and her closing comments under items with Commissioners Monday evening.
No pushback, no questions, nobody cried foul in our whole election. But we're going to terminate the one employee that works for the Registrar's Department. We're not going to move her into the new elections. Do I understand that correctly?
Yeah, from my standpoint, it's a reduction in force, and I'm not going to tell a department head who they have to hire. I'm not going to do that.
So from my standpoint, a reduction in force on one doesn't make sense when we've had a long-term employee who is able to retire in August. So we're going to terminate her in January, so she can't hit her retirement in August.
I mean, obviously, these weren't my plans. This was passed down to us by the state legislature that mandated that those positions go away.
Yes, but she is a Wayne County employee.
Right.
So, thank you for that information. The last thing I want to say is, wow, it has been absolutely fantastic representing the 5th District of Wayne County. I have never seen an elected official treated as well as I have been treated by the public in Wayne County. It's amazing. Hopefully it's a short stint that I'm gone from politics, but baby Wyatt needs his mama. So when he's graduated, I hope to jump right back into politics and do it again in some form or fashion. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, getting the information out to people. I congratulate people who serve. However, sometimes it gets lost. The mission gets lost in the position. And the mission is always the taxpayer. And at the end of the day, the county commission has one job. And that main job is the taxpayer's money. Thank you for trusting me for this position for 2 years.
And once again, those comments last night of Commissioner Jamie Hickox, again serving her last commissioners meeting, a 2-year term. Under items of business, a lot of appointments on the agenda. Dale Keith was reappointed to the District Development Authority Board. Ralph Trapman was appointed to that board as well, replacing Randy Franks, who has recently been elected as county commissioner. Bruce Wynn was appointed to the Grievance Committee, replacing Leroy Weatherspoon as the African-American appointment to the board. Tracy Lindsay was reappointed to the Grievance Committee, and Jackie Hoyt was appointed to the Heart of Georgia RDC third-party member, replacing Derek Williams. 3 appointments last night on the Tourism Board on the agenda. Adam Thomas was reappointed. Sharon McCrary appointed to replace Angie Parker. And Tracy Smith was appointed to replace Juanita Smith. Under new business, the county commissioners, similar to the Jesup City Commissioners, approving funding for the first responders receiving treatment for post-traumatic stress disorder. This again mandated by the state legislature. Counties cost around $23,000 per year. And that's a look at your Monday's County Commissioners meeting. Both the school board and the city of Jesup have meetings this evening. School board meets at the Tech Center at 6 p.m. and the city of Jesup meets at City Hall at 7 p.m. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. In other news, WIFO-FM contacted the GBI Monday in the Kingsland office searching for updates on several local stories that the GBI is in charge of the investigation. We begin with the incident a week ago Friday here at 154 Sycamore Street in Jesup, which local police worked in conjunction with the U.S. Marshal's Office, became engaged in an operation to apprehend a wanted felon who was in a home at 154 Sycamore Street in Jesup. During the operation, a gunshot was fired from inside the residence. As law enforcement were surrounding the area in response to the shot, agents quickly secured the scene, made entry into the home, and found a deceased male inside the residence. WIFO film was able to obtain the name of the deceased yesterday. He is 38-year-old Jeremy Darnell Bolton. Autopsy is being conducted, and the GBI says the U.S. Marshal's Office is waiting on the results of the autopsy before making any other official statement. He was wanted on an arrest warrant for aggravated assault. This report says he's not from this area, and the GBI or the U.S. Marshal's Office not releasing how he got into the residence at 154 Sycamore Street. When more information is available, we'll pass it along here on our local newscast. Second story, the GBI is investigating, and on Monday again, they state it's an ongoing investigation. This is a reported suicide that occurred on Parr Drive in Wayne County. Mr. Amilcar Salazar Salguero of Guatemala was found inside his residence back on November 13th and was pronounced deceased once he arrived at the hospital. GBI says this remains under investigation. They state they're also awaiting the results of the autopsy. They're asking anyone with information about this incident to contact the GBI at their Kingsland office. That number is 912-729-6198. And the third story dates back to September as GBI agents executed a search warrant at the Long County Commissioner's Office, said that they were investigating criminal allegations of misappropriation of county funds by the Long County Commissioner's Office. Long County Sheriff's Office asked the GBI to conduct that investigation back on August 30th, and several days later, special agents with the GBI seized several items from the County Commissioner's Office in Long County. On Monday, the GBI states once again this is an ongoing investigation at this time. No one's been arrested, no charges have been filed, and they state they have nothing to report at this time. But again, they do ask if anyone has information about the incident in Long County. They're encouraged to contact the GBI office in Kingsland. Once again, that number is 912-729-6198. And WIFO will continue to follow these stories as they develop. The Wayne County Chamber of Commerce gearing up for their quarterly membership luncheon. The title is State of Agriculture. Guest speaker will be Will Bentley, president of Georgia Agribusiness Council. The date is Wednesday, December the 11th. The time from 11 to 1 at Captain Joe's Seafood Restaurant. Cost for members is $30. Non-members $40. If you'd like to register or get a reservation, call the Chamber of Commerce. That number 912-427-2028. And the community-wide blood drive set for Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium, going to take place Monday, December 16th from 1 to 6 p.m., sponsored by the Jesup Shriners Ladies Auxiliary. Again, to make an appointment, I ask you to please visit the redcrossblood.org website, enter Jesup to schedule an appointment. Once again, the date Monday, December 16th from 1 to 6 at the Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news, a big week for the city of Jesup as they gear up for this Friday's Christmas parade in downtown Jesup. Parade is all set, beginning at 7 p.m. Everyone's invited to come out and enjoy the parade. Theme is Dreaming of a Downtown Christmas. The Grand Marshal is Edna Ruth Williamson. Floats, bands, the Shriners, and of course Santa Claus will all be in the parade. It's all set for this Friday at 7 p.m. in downtown Jesup. Once again, everyone's invited to attend. Night before, Thursday, December the 5th, will be the annual lighting of the Christmas tree. That takes place at Bland Park at 6 p.m. The family of Ross Murphy will do the honors of lighting the tree. For that, music performances from Wayne Christian Academy, Arthur L. Smith Elementary Choir, and the Jesup Church of God Live Wire Kids Choir. Following the tree lighting, kids can get pictures with Santa and Mrs. Claus. The Grinch will be on hand as well. There'll be free carriage rides offered downtown. Also, while downtown, you can eat and do some Christmas shopping. Again, all that this Thursday beginning at 6 p.m. And the annual Living Nativity gets underway tomorrow and Thursday this week. The time from 6 to 8 p.m. at the J.C. Fairgrounds across from the mill. Members of the Altamont Baptist Church provide this event free of charge and takes you back to the birth of Jesus in the town of Bethlehem. Once again, the dates Wednesday, December the 4th, and Thursday, December the 5th, from 6 to 8 p.m. both evenings again at the J.C. Fairgrounds. City of Scriven gearing up for their Christmas parade Saturday, December the 14th. The time 3 p.m. The parade will begin that day on Bill Royal Street. Entry into the Scriven's Christmas parade is a new unopened toy. If you need more information, call Scriven City Hall at 912-579-2211. And that's going to do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.